Friday for the every month until the end of the school year. So this is anybody's first time being over here for our Health and Fitness Friday? I see a lot of new faces. Yay! How did you guys hear about this? Email? Did anybody hear from their new wellness ambassador in their department? Yeah? Good, great. So if you haven't too, we also have the free health screening going on downstairs. So if you haven't gotten your free flu shot, the second time to do it, if you don't have time today, we're going to be at the open enrollment fair coming up in November. So that will be the second time that you can get your free flu shot. So if you're not able to do it today, or tell your coworkers, we'll be back to do it then. And then downstairs today, we have the cholesterol, body fat, leadership ratio, BMI, and blood pressure. So I will hand it over to our wonderful team from dining. They're going to talk to you about food day, some sustainability options that we have here on campus, and the amazing food that you're eating was anything you could get pretty much every day here on campus. So if you haven't checked out our campus dining, as employees, remember, you can eat on campus too. So I'll hand it over.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Christine and I'm the marketing manager with UCI Dining. Today we're going to provide you guys with a brief presentation on sustainable and healthy dining. First, I'd like to introduce my team members as well, and then we'll get into the presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Bailey Consulting and I am the Sustainability Coordinator for Dining.
And hello everyone, I'm Tyson Monagle, I'm our Marketing Coordinator.
So you guys all enjoying the food so far?
Yeah.
Perfect. So right now I'll go into the details on what our presentation will be about. So we'll talk about healthy dining options available at UCI for you guys. We'll go into the healthy catering options that you guys can have for your events or team parties. We'll also talk about the healthy dining halls on campus, which you guys are more than welcome to come in and enjoy, just so that you know these options are available to you, not just the students. Next, Bailey will talk about sustainable dining at UCI. This is where she'll talk about the sustainable foods on campus, zero waste goals. And lastly, we'll close with the upcoming health and sustainability events that we have for the rest of the quarter. So first I wanted to talk about today's catering highlight. Today what we have for you today is a toasted cranberry apple couscous salad. This is available through catering. We also have the catering website on there. So this is one of catering's most popular options for a healthy salad. It was also featured at, I think it was last Wednesday's Thought Health Fair. Very popular, huge hit. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We do have some leftovers, so you guys come back for seconds at the end. And then now I'll talk to you guys about healthy catering options. We have multiple different options available to you. One of the options for breakfast is a Smart Sunrise breakfast, and this actually has a build your own parfait bar that you can have if you choose this option. We also have seasonal fruit, as well as hummus and pita chips as a snacking option if you're looking for a light snack for one of your team or department events. So this last slide is talking about more of the lunch and the fuller meals. We have a deli option, which gives you a choice of oven roasted turkey or roast beef for a sandwich option. I also want to let you guys know that you guys can contact our catering team and we can work with you to customize an order. You know, we have the menu on our website up there, ucidining.com/catering, which will take you to CaterTrax, our online ordering platform. But you can work with our team, reach out to us, email us, and we can work together on a specialized menu for your event and the amount of people you have or whatever the theme is. We'll try to work with you and see what we can do and how we can accommodate. And then next I'll have Tyson talk about the healthy dining halls on campus.
All right, thank you, Christine. So first of all, I just want to kind of share with everyone where the dining halls are on campus. I know there's a lot of staff and faculty that don't necessarily go to them frequently, but go to them occasionally, and then there's other staff and faculty that haven't heard about them before. So just to go through real quick, we opened a brand new dining hall this year. You may have heard about it, especially if you check out our social media. You might have heard that the Ant Eatery is a thing here at UCI. So the Ant Eatery opened up in Mesa Court after a large 2-year expansion of Mesa Court with the Mesa Towers. It's located up at the top of that map there, so you'll see that one blue rectangle that says the Ant Eatery and Taza. So the Ant Eatery is located there, a number of different healthy dining options, and then also Taza is a cafe that's attached to the same building. We also have 2 other dining halls on campus though too, so I don't want to say that they're not great. They're fantastic. We also have Brandywine and Pippin Commons, both located in Middle Earth, over near Social Sciences. So especially if any of you work over in that end of campus, very close by, very convenient. And so with that, I'll talk a little bit more about some of the highlights that we have here today from those dining halls. So from the Ant Eatery, today you're enjoying the vegan chicken stir fry. This is available at the Fire and Ice station at the Ant Eatery. So there's a number of different options at the Ant Eatery, including this. We also have a dedicated vegan entree station during both lunch and dinner, as well as numerous vegetarian and vegan options throughout the Ant Eatery at other stations, such as the Farmers Market and Deli, and a number of other locations as well. Just to kind of go over some of the other resources that are available for you as far as finding healthy options, not even just necessarily vegetarian or vegan, but other healthy options on campus too, especially in the dining halls. If you go to ucidining.com, we do have a whole section on our menus. And so for the dining halls, you can see items, for instance, that are under 500 calories, or that are low sodium, or that are vegan, or that are vegetarian. All of that information is available there, so you can store. You can actually also click, when you're on the website, you can click all those items and add it to your meal, essentially, and it will total up the full nutritional profile of your meal. So a really handy tool if you're looking to eat healthy on campus. So we'll go to the next one here. So I want to talk about Pippin's highlight today, too. I know a lot of folks are asking if they could get seconds, and I think we have a couple left over. This is the fruit tart. So we do have a couple for whoever's quick at the end of this presentation. But this is something special that we feature during, theme meals and spirit lifters, in addition to, all the other vegetarian and vegan options that Pippin has on a daily basis. So Pippin also features a dedicated vegan entree station during both lunch and dinner, as well as, a full customizable salad bar and numerous other options at the location as well. But this one is just a special highlight. So we go to the next part here. And then one of the other questions we get about the dining halls is, first of all, I hear from staff and faculty, we can go there, and you can. So that's, one myth I wanted to dispel. But the other part, too, is with meal plans. A lot of staff and faculty say, oh, you have to have a meal plan to go to the dining halls, right? Well, you don't. You can pay with cash or credit, but you will save money with a meal plan, and you can get a meal plan as staff or faculty. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. So you can see, there's a lot of different options. There's, I think, 9 options on the screen there. But the main takeaway is that you save quite a bit of money compared to paying cash or credit. You can get, it goes all the way, if you get like the larger meal plans, all the way down to a little less than $8 per meal versus, paying cash or credit at the door. So just want to make sure that everyone knows the options that are available to you here on campus for eating healthy. We talked a lot about, what the healthy options are in the dining halls, but just want to make sure that you know that you can, in fact, go there. You don't have to be a student to go to the dining halls. So with that, I believe I'm going to turn it over to Bailey now to talk about the sustainability attributes of our food as well. So we talked a lot about health, now we'll talk about sustainability.
Thanks, Grayson. Okay. Before getting started, I just want to give a little background on the sustainability in the UC system in the first place. Back in 2008, the UC Office of the President established its Sustainable Practices Policy, which outlines a number of commitments to achieve by 2020, 2025, not just in food, but in a number of different areas. A key component of this policy was for every UC campus to have 20% sustainable food purchases by 2020. That includes locally grown and produced foods, fair trade, organic, American Humane Certified. You can see the list right there. It really goes on. In terms of what UCI looks like, we actually are at 26% sustainable purchases, and we've been at that for the past 2 years. So we're just looking for ways to increase that number and keep going up from there. In terms of what that looks like on our campus, it can be anything from our Rainforest Alliance certified coffee to our fair trade chocolates. Zongo, one of our convenience stores, actually has over 190 sustainable products, which is insane to me. That means that we have 190 products that are meeting either one or more of the sustainability criteria there. Other examples of sustainable foods on campus include places like Jamba Juice. There is locally grown wheatgrass and the wheatgrass shots, the American Humane Certified yogurt, and then also all of the oats and the oatmeal are organic. That expands to our dining locations and retail such as Organic Things to Go, and then also even Panda Express has some locally grown produce. But it's not just about where our food comes from, but also where our waste is going. Another one of those commitments that the UCOP has made is zero waste by 2020, and that means that less than 5% of our waste is sent to landfill. All of our dining locations, the Ant Eatery, Brandywine, and Pippin are zero waste, so that means that 95% of the material leaving those facilities is either recycled or composted. Other ways in which we reduce our waste is by source reduction, so that's in the ways that we process and handle our foods. And then also we have a food donation program, and since that began in 2012, we have donated over 4 tons of food to those needy in Orange County. So these are the ways in which dining is trying to help us get to that zero waste goal, but the ways in which you guys can do it, there's many ways, and that starts with sorting. So we have our zero waste bins. There are a few in this room. There's some tucked back there. There are also some tucked over there. And what I implore all of you guys to do is learn how to sort your waste. So that's recycling, composting, and landfilling. And it's very simple. It's just you look at the signs. Most of them have like very common items like cups, utensils, recyclable cups and bags, and all you have to do is just see where your waste is going. We actually have this 3-bin system at BC's food court and the East Food Court in the Student Center. So I encourage all you guys to help us get closer to achieving that goal of zero waste by 2020. Other ways in which we minimize our food waste is the reusable container program. I have a little bit of information right there on that flyer. Basically what that is if we want to reward you guys for reusing. And if you bring a travel cup, a mug, a bottle to any of our locations that offer this discount, you can save some money while also reducing the amount of waste that you're producing. Water's always free, so that's a great option. Reusable water bottles, but we also have that discount for like coffee, espresso, and fountain beverages. I've been throwing around the word composting a few times here, but that's not entirely correct. Have any of you heard of anaerobic digestion? A few hands? Yeah, it's a very technical term. It's a technical term for composting. Essentially, what anaerobic digestion is a more industrial form of composting, and that's what happens to our food waste. So we have partnered with facilities management and then also waste management, which is our local hauler, to take all the food waste from our dining commons and retail locations that in the back of house, so like food scraps. So waste management will take it to their location in Orange, and we'll grind all of this food waste into a power smoothie per se. It's like a slurry, a really high energy slurry, and then that, yeah, great image. And then that slurry is then transported to a local water district. At this local water district, it's put into the anaerobic digester, and the digester will react with bacteria inside to produce a biogas with methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas, as many of you might know, but when it's contained, it can actually be used for energy. So that methane is then captured and then converted into electricity that actually powers water back to our campus. So in a way, our food waste is actually coming back to our campus in the form of recycled water, just another way in which dining tries to contribute to the overall sustainability of this campus. To talk more about the event side that we put on, we currently have our Anteaters Fight Hunger food drive going on. It began on October 3rd, and it will wrap up on Monday. And what you can do, it's really being advertised towards our freshman communities because our drop-off points are at Pippin and the Ant Eatery. But everyone and anyone is encouraged to donate. All donations will actually go back to the UCI Store Food Pantry, which is the student-led referendum food pantry that offers food to students in need, so it's for a really great cause. It will wrap up on Monday, so there's still time to donate, so I highly encourage all of you guys to do that. Our second event is called Love Your Food, Don't Waste It. Have any of you guys heard of the event that we put on called Weigh the Waste? One hand, great. 2 hands. Okay, I'll give a little background. Basically, what Weigh the Waste is a group of us will stand in front of the dish drop, like right there, and as students come up to put their dishes into the dish drop, we'll instruct them to scrape their plates so they can see how much food waste they're wasting, or if none at all. It's an event that we do to create awareness of food waste because we've calculated that if UCI students didn't waste any food, we could avoid over 82 tons of food waste per year, which is enormous. So this is our way to try and educate people to take those small steps to reduce their food waste, whether it's asking for a sample, asking for a half portion, asking to get that ingredient that they don't like left out to just minimize their food waste. So we'll be tabling at both Ant Eatery and Pippin Commons to kind of show students that they can make that small step to minimize their food waste. And that expands to all of you guys as well. Make sure to just be very aware of what you're putting on your plate. It's that small step. And then our last event is called Be a Plant Eater, Reduce Your Carbon Footprint. I know Tyson touched a little bit earlier on the vegan stations. So both Pippin and the Ant Eatery have vegan stations for both lunch and dinner. And November is actually World Vegan Month. So this is an event that we're trying to do to encourage students to have less meat in their diet, not just for the environment, but also for their health. Diets that have less meat lower your risk of cardiovascular health, obesity, and then also diabetes. So there are some really great all-around benefits to it. That concludes everything that I have from the sustainability end. Do we have any questions? Thank you.
So where, if I want to be using the meal plan or the flex dining card, where do you pay or buy that?
It's actually a fantastic question, and thank you for pointing out that I didn't mention that. So there's 2 places you could do it. You could either do it online, ucidining.com. There's a tab on there that says meal plans, in addition to the other tabs for menus and all of that. The other spot would be our office. We're located in the Student Center on the 3rd floor. Hospitality and dining, we're right across from the Center for Student Wellness and Health Promotion.
Can you add a meal plan to my staff ID card so I can do that?
Yes, so the meal plans, if you purchase those, they go right onto your UCI ID card. So direct onto that. If for some reason you don't have a UCI ID card, we can issue you a separate meal card, but I believe everyone in the room's probably got one.
So all of those plans, though, are only per quarter? There are none that carry over for an entire...
So actually, every one of those meal plans that's shown here, these are for the entire year. There is one that we didn't show that's an all access meal plan, which is literally 7 days a week, unlimited access to the dining halls. But we figured, since you guys probably aren't here on the weekends very often, you're probably eating, dinner at home, that type of thing. We weren't really going to touch on that one. That one is per quarter, but everything here, that's for the entire year.
The meal plan, you have that card, you can eat at any of the 3 places?
Yep, so you can use any of the meals at any of the 3 dining halls on campus. And then you can also use the flex time if you do run out of the meals and you have flex time left on your card. You can use that at the dining halls as well to pay the door rate. Or if you still have those meals, you're using those at the dining halls. The flex time are also usable actually at every one of our locations on campus. Same way that cash would be. So you could use it if you go to Subway, or you could use it at Organic Greens to Go or Jumbo Juice or anything like that.
So any like like a Starbucks or
Mhm.
anything on the campus?
Anything on the campus, that's right, yeah.
That's very great.
So you and then you.
Dining related or have any influence over the child care centers, like providing organic foods to help with the sustainability goals?
No, so we're not connected with the child care center, no. Okay, you, and then we'll hop over there.
The book that if you don't complete or finish it in one fiscal year, you carry over.
So it's based on the academic year. Goes all the way through June, I think 17th this year, or somewhere around there, 16th. It does expire at that point, so what we really encourage is get a meal plan that you're actually going to use it all, because we don't want to run into that situation where it expires. Yeah. Okay, did you have a question? Okay.
So you have the option to get flex cash, right? Flex dining, whatever.
Yeah, so all of, sorry, go ahead.
Will the cap card also expire or is a what?
So the meals and the FlexDine are both good through the end of the academic year, and then they both expire at the end of the academic year. Yeah.
Sorry, I have another.
No, go for it. It's great.
The catering, do you have a minimum number of people? Because we actually have sometimes we have TV events, but I don't know.
We can work with any number of people for your events. Yeah. Yeah. Other questions? Well, thank you. Those were fantastic questions. I'm glad you asked them.
So what is that, $100 flex time?
Sorry, what was that?
What is that? $100?
The FlexDine?
Yeah, what is that?
So the FlexDine goes on your ID card, similar to the meal do. The meals are for the dining halls. Each meal is one entry to the dining halls, and it's all you can eat while you're there. And then the FlexDine is essentially, it's a declining balance, like a gift card or a debit card that you can use at any of our locations on the campus, both the dining halls if you want to use it for the door right there, or at the other restaurants on campus. Someone asked before if you could use it at Starbucks, you can use it there, or if you use it at like Wahoo's or Einstein, those kind of places. Not the pub. The pub is, so, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. So it varies based on the meal period. Christine could probably quote better on breakfast because I don't have breakfast memorized, but for lunch it would be $11.95 and for dinner it would be $13.95.
And breakfast is $7.95, and this includes tax already.
All right, well, thank you once again. We hope that everyone has enjoyed or is enjoying the food. I think I mentioned there's still a little bit left, so if anyone who would like seconds, you're absolutely welcome. You can leave your dishes at the tables, we'll take care of those, and we certainly encourage all of you, if you're interested in more information about eating healthy and eating a more sustainable diet, to grab some information from the front here. Thank you.